Now, our culture is a bit different, and ours have evolved due to people stealing our culture and stripping us from our history. But the same food you eat, we eat. The same food the Koreans eat, how you know how they be eating with the squids and stuff like that. We had to make delicacy of that shit that they now eat. Except our food is better. We ate from the earth. So sometimes they look like squash. They look like cabbage. They look like, because we had sunflower, so we had sunflower seeds. All you had to do was dry them. Of course, watermelon, that's typical. Fruits, vegetables, finding different sauces, like, come on now. Oh, the village. Now, that also depends because we were misplaced and displaced. But for me personally, because all of our backgrounds are different, the village I came from is called Blackman Road. Actually, it's a community. It's a place where indigenous flowers grow, and they actually have a reservoir, not reservoir, but a reservation where you cannot hunt, and matter of fact, I should drive down there so you can see it. There'll be another adventure. As for the jewelry, let me show you the jewelry my grandmother, and I wore it one day. My grandmother has this thing my grandmothers and her sister have this thing where they share each other's jewelry, and whenever they keep it for so long, they pass it down, because that would imply that, okay, I no longer want that piece of jewelry. Pass it down to the next generation. My elder made this for me last week. I ain't never showed y'all this yet, but it has the stars on there and the pyramid with the mirror, and inside, hold on guys, it's a shungite behind it. But anything you receive from your elders is sacred. He gave me this and my son broke it. This used to be a part of a necklace with, he takes the pine cones. Anyway, my grandmother gave me this. She is silly. Hold on. This is a necklace my grandmother gave me. She's had it for as long as she could remember, and it's like fun. Some of the jewelries I still have. But that's one of the one of the earrings that represents the supreme being, God. These earrings are from Haiti. Yep. We in my jewelry case, so I gotta keep my sacred shit sacred. My which represents life, the feminine, the masculine, and that creates life, the outcome. On this side, this got what represents blackness. My grandmother gave me these. That's crazy. And my elder, he makes jewelry, and he gave me these too. And up here, my mother gave me these. So yeah, as far as the hieroglyphs and whatnot, I actually do study the Medu Neter, which predates your religion, even the Ethiopian Bible. There are actual workbooks and shit that actually teaches us culture, our history. That's just one of the other books in my mini library. Hieroglyphs on the walls. That's crazy that you say that, because again, there's the symbol, and when you walk inside my house, the sunlight automatically comes because the east is where my door is. So when the sun comes in from the east, it shines on the man, the woman, and the child, the Trinity. I don't play. So yeah, if you represent your culture, you will look like you represent your culture. So I don't know why that's surprising to you, or why you would say, oh, so you do this, you do that. Yeah, I did. When it comes to our rituals and our practices, obviously, since our culture has been whitewashed and language has been stripped from us, there are different variations of what we do. So as an outsider, you would look at it as complex, and we would see it as it is what it is. It worked for you, it don't work for me, so we're going to do it right here. We're going to do it this way, and we're going to come to agreement. It's just as simple as that. Two differences come to line for the same purpose. Because some of us practice polygamy, some of us practice monogamy, and some of us just are beyond relationships. So there's rare of us that's like that, but I don't think the world doesn't know us the way we really are. Because when y'all think black people don't know who we are and whatever, y'all forget that when y'all embrace y'all culture, y'all are still somewhat embracing ours. You just don't give us the credit for it. Now, I can speak for, when you speak about the rituals and ceremony types, I can speak from a group point of perspective, and I can speak from an individual point of perspective. But the bottom line of it all is we all practice empathy. We don't just believe in God, we are gods and goddesses. Some of us may not know it, but some of us do. We came from a culture that didn't have daycares because we had a community. We had our elders. We didn't have old folks' homes or nothing like that because our elders stayed with the family. And when our elders, like the grandparents, they were considered one. So when they say 13, or, it's the 144,000. You have the 12, then you have the leader, and that leader is the two that became one, which is the grandparents. They are the elders. So they were with us. They were part of initiating us. That's how we were able to find our match. We come from people who were made in pairs, like the 144,000. 12 male, 12 female. Keep times in that. Double it until you get to 144,000, and you keep doubling that, and we get our goal, and our purpose is to reach 1,000,000,008,000,000. 1,000,000,008,000,000 of us to raise the highest frequency. But you have some non-black people in their ways who want to stop us from progressing, and we have our own goal. Divine gave us a whole different goal that it ain't even none of y'all business, and y'all trying to stop our business. And that's why God gonna start striking, smiting. So when we have children, our elders would take on the baby for a while, and that's how the couple would reintroduce each other. They would get to know each other again, because things change after you have a baby. And you're going to need that rest. You're going to need that help from that experienced person who has done this multiple times. We used to live longer. So our morning practices were like a morning. Some of us would just cut our hair. And we still do that too. Some of us don't even notice that that's where we got that from. Because people shave their hair to feel pure or clean. People keep growing their hair to feel deeper and connected. We said that all things were God, because we recognize God is that, God is that. And if I treat you with respect, that means I'm respecting God. And if I disrespect you, I'm disrespecting God. But people like you underestimate people like us.